What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, Glenn? What up, Glenn? What's going on? What's going on? What up, though? My boy was good. Oh, shit. I'm good, man. I'm just getting ready for this episode. Lit tonight. The boy staying up till midnight tonight. usually I try to stay up till midnight, but I always end up like taking a little nap and then I oversleep past like the release time. But this time I ain't taking no nap. I'm gonna just be up until 12 and I'm gonna be ready. So hopefully it's a fire episode. I do expect some fireworks and we should see what was going on. It's 8:17 p.m. for me. So I'm in Eastern time. So we got about 4 hours to go, give or take. 3 hours, 45 minutes to be exact. Can't wait for Diamond Tommy match. Yeah, everybody's hyped for that Tommy and Diamond interaction. It's gonna be funny as shit, man. What time does Power release in the US? Eastern time, it comes out at midnight. West Coast, Central time, I want to say it's like 9. They're like 3 hours back, some shit like that. If I'm not mistaken. Tommy will use DMAC as inside man for CBI once they kick Tommy out. I don't think that's gonna happen though. I think they're gonna want to remove DMAC from CBI regardless. They never wanted DMAC in CBI anyway. This is just a reason for them to kick DMAC out too. Are they not doing a break for this season? I think they're doing a break, but I don't think it's after episode 8 or 9. I think they're doing a break. That's what I heard. To be honest, they haven't had any breaks so far, so like I don't really give a fuck. Like I prefer they don't do any breaks. Just air that shit out so we can enjoy the content. You know what I mean? Love from South Africa. I can't wait to see the episode. Shout out South Africa, man. Shout out to South Africa. It's gonna be a good episode. I'm very, very excited. I know that it's just kind of wild. It's already been 7 weeks. Like this shit they go by fast as fuck. What episode do you think Tariq is popping up? I think 8 or 9. I don't think Tariq is coming back anytime soon until like the end of the show. I think it's too early for Tariq to pop up right now. Is DMAC dying this episode coming out? Why would he be dying? And how would I know? I ain't seen it. I feel like some people think that like I watched the episodes early or like I have some like behind the scenes knowledge. I don't. I just make predictions. And oftentimes like I'll post clips of the episodes and people will be like, "Oh, you posting spoilers." I'm like, bro, Stars is releasing this shit. Like, I'm only reacting and recapping like what Stars is putting out. If you see an exclusive clip from an episode that has not come out yet, it's because Stars leaked that shit. That's what they do. They send it to these media outlets, and these media outlets post it, and then I see it and I react to it. I ain't never spoil. I mean, I guess I do spoil, but I mean, if you don't watch the episode at midnight, you probably shouldn't be getting on social media. Like someone commented on one of my videos today, and they was like, "Oh, can you wait until 12 p.m. on Friday to post your recap video?" I'm like, if I watch the episode at midnight, why the fuck would I wait till 12 p.m. the next day to post my recap video? Like, why the fuck would I do? Y'all niggas think that I'm gonna fuck my money up by waiting 12 hours? It just doesn't make sense. Just because y'all don't want to like not go on social media for a few hours. It's crazy how like people be thinking on the internet. I'm like, just stay off the social media. Like, for example, like if I am watching a TV show that is like fire, I'm not gonna get on social media until I watch that show when it comes out because I'm not gonna like I'm not trying to get spoiled. You know how I can audition. I do not know how you can audition. That there's some of y'all be asking questions that like you guys could just like Google. Google is free. Y'all go look this up. I'm not no power casting agent. They be moving like it's your fault they spoiled the episode. It's not my fault. Like I've said it numerous times too. Like I give warnings. I'm like, if you don't watch the episode at midnight, it's fair game for me. By 1 a.m., expect me to have some form of content out about the episode. If you ain't seen it, just stay off the socials. It's not hard. It really ain't that hard. So a lot of y'all just have a social media addiction. Like a lot of y'all just addicted to TikTok, Instagram, and and whatever it may be. Like y'all gotta chill. Just chill. Just chill. My bad, gang. Some of them see you as a power god or some shit. uh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think Tariq will make an appearance in Force? I feel like y'all been asking that question so many times. I don't know how many times I'm gonna answer that. This is common sense. If you saw the end cutscene of Power Book 2 Ghost, it's obvious Tariq is going to show up at some point this season, bro. Like it's so obvious. And there's people who are like, he's not coming. All right, when he pops up, what are y'all going to say? I literally seen a video of him in the barbershop where they be filming Force, Diamond's barbershop. He was in that joint like last year filming. He did some like ad press video that surfaced on social media. He's gonna pop up, obviously. It's just a matter of when, nobody knows, but he's gonna show up. And just because he hasn't shown up yet doesn't mean that like he's not gonna pop up. I would say 9 or 10 is when he'll probably show up. But he's gonna show up. You know what I mean? It's gonna be good for the numbers, it's gonna be good for views, it's gonna be good for revenue. It's just a good business decision for him to show up. Now, as to how he'll show up, I don't really know, and I don't really care. Like, I just want him to pop up so we can see what's going on. Like, it'll be interesting regardless. You feel me? So we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see. I reckon Diamond kills JP, and in return, Tommy kills Jannard. Interesting. I've been saying that Jannard is going to kill JP. And if he does, which I think he will, I feel like he's gonna have to die because there's no way that Jannard can kill someone in Tommy's family and like live. So yeah, he has to show up to start legacy. Exactly, that's what I've been saying. You got to show up to the it's going to lead into the next spin-off or movie or whatever they're doing. So like that alone is obvious as to why Tariq's going to pop up. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. It's going to be good television too. What would you think a Power movie come out? No idea what you meant to say. Are you asking what I would think about a Power movie? I'm guessing that's the question. I mean, to be honest, it depends on what the goal is. Like, if you're trying to end Tommy's story and Tariq's story, possibly, then you could just do one movie and, like, tie up all the loose ends and whatnot. That'd be cool. But if they're trying to continue this shit and keep going, it makes sense to just do a TV show, like they said they were going to do. So that's kind of how I see things. But if I've heard rumors that they don't want to pay the actor who plays Tommy. His name is Joseph Sikora. I've heard rumors that they don't want to pay him for another show because he's going to demand even more money because of how popular he is. And it would be just cheaper if they just did a movie with him and then gave him a one-time payment and like a send-off for his character, which would be a smarter business decision. But I mean, you could argue that just doing another show with him would be a good business decision too, even if you got to pay him a lot of money. But Star's cheap as fuck, so they're gonna do whatever is gonna save them the most amount of money. Um, you think Tariq popping up in this episode? No, for the 100th time. Y'all gotta just go watch my videos where I talk about this. I like majority of the questions that you guys are asking in the comments. I've probably answered in one of my videos already. So definitely check out my Force season 3 playlist. Somebody said I saw the casting for Tommy and Ghost origin story and it's whack. Nah, I just feel like people just talking. To be honest, like a lot of y'all who are saying that the casting is bad. First of all, you don't even know these niggas. Number one or two. So if you don't know the people who they're casting and you haven't seen them act, and you're saying the casting is bad, like you're just yapping. Number two, we haven't seen the show produced yet. Like we haven't seen them in character. We haven't seen what the show is going to look like. So to judge them off a casting of some niggas we don't even know, like I'm not one to do that. And I'm someone like I'm very critical and like opinionated about stuff when I critique movies and TV shows. But one thing I don't do is like I don't bash the casting before I see the show. Even if I don't agree with the casting, like, okay, let me at least see what they do first, and then we judge. But the judge niggas we ain't even seen do their job yet is like, come on now. You got to give them some grace, bro. Is episode 7 out? Y'all ask this question every week. I swear, like some of y'all have some sort of mental illness. Every week, y'all ask the same question. Is the episode out? The episode comes out the same time every week, bro. Like, it doesn't change unless there's a break, which there is no break this week. So yeah. You're gonna watch party? Nah, bro. I tried to do a watch party a couple times. But for some reason, when I try to show my screen, because the only place that I could stream it from is Stars. Stars is the only place where you can watch it at midnight. But when I try to stream watching it from Stars, it blacks out the whole screen. So like you can't see what I'm watching. So like there's no way for me to stream when the episode comes out. And if I do use a website, like that's gonna be at like 1, 2, 3 a.m., which is like I'm not about to be waiting till 3 a.m. to do a stream. Like I'm gonna watch the episode when it comes out, and then I'm gonna go do my shit. So like there's no episodes where it comes out at midnight. There's no websites to where it's gonna come out at midnight. It always comes out on the app first, and then like people pirate it and shit like that. So yeah, it's it's cool. Websites are cool if you want to watch it like a few hours later after it airs. Cool, but like if you're trying to stream it, it doesn't. Yeah, you might have to wait like 12 hours at least. I have websites that I could use, but for the majority of my websites, the episode will air and then it'll come on the website like 3-4 hours later, which is already a missed opportunity for me. So you think Force has been as good as original Power? Hell nah. What? What? As good as original Power? Guys. Okay. I'm glad somebody said this because I feel like a lot of people on the internet suffer from what I like to call being a prisoner of the moment, right? When you're experiencing something that's really, really good in real time, you think that like it's better than what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get some pussy for the first time, you're like, damn, like it's the best pussy out in the world. Like, it's the best pussy I'm ever gonna get. But no, it's just the first pussy you done gotten, nigga. So you don't know that there's better cheeks out there. It's the same shit. Like, you guys are in season, you're enjoying the product they're putting out as you should, and you think that it's better than what it is. Now, in hindsight, when the season is over and you compare it to like the other seasons of the show, it's not gonna compare. Now, is it really, really good? For sure. And it does remind me of the OG Power this season. But I don't think this season is better than like OG Power. It's just like OG Power just had a different vibe, and the characters too, and the characters too. Um, so it depends. It depends on who you ask. Better Cheeks is crazy. Hey, y'all know me. I don't like to sugarcoat nothing, man. I just call it like it is. You feel me? I like to explain things in a way that people my age can understand. Mhm. What time is you for you? It's 8 p.m. Eastern time where I'm at. Love what you're doing. Keep up the work. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Somebody said, Mr. Power, would you smash Stacy Marks? Fuck ass no. Absolutely not. I would not touch her. I would not touch Stacy Marks. Under no circumstances would I put my hands on that woman. Absolutely not. I don't care how much alcohol and weed you gave me. I couldn't do it. You couldn't even pay me to touch her. You couldn't even pay me to touch that joint. Like, nah. I'm good off of that. I'm good off of that. Hey, I know Mr. Power know about that good kitty because first you get the power, then you get the pussy. What? 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 Some of y'all freaky on here. Y'all some freaky ass niggas. Y'all niggas is freaky. Nah. Y'all niggas is freaky, man. Y'all niggas. Hey, I'm not a freaky nigga. I'll tell y'all right now. I'm not with all that freaky deaky shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that is not me. That is not me. Uh Nothing will come close to OG Power. Facts. Someone said that's a sick question. Someone said rank all the power shows. Um, I got the OG Power first, obviously. I got Raising Kanan second. I got Book Two third, and I got fourth last. For now. Better actor, Joseph as Tommy or Maury as Ghost? That's a good question, but it's like it's flawed. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like Omari Hardwick played the best version of Ghost that he could play, and Tommy played the best version of Tommy that he could play. So, like, are you asking who's a better actor, or are you asking who's a better character? Because I feel like those are two different questions. Now, if you're asking who I think is the better actor, and like who's more captivating on screen, I would give the slight edge to Omari, who played Ghost. But Joe Sikora is like right there. I think he's on the same level. If I'm being honest with you, like he's been doing his thing for a minute as well. He's been in the game like 35 years, something like that. He was actually in a Michael Jordan commercial when he was like 15, 16. I seen that shit pop up on YouTube. I was like, oh shit. Um, Somebody said, have you noticed they don't show as much nudity as they did in the OG Power? Uh Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Um, I feel like there's still nudity in the show, but it's less of a focal point, which I think is good because like I said, I'm not a horny ass, freaky ass nigga like some of y'all. Like sex scenes don't really interest me like that. If it doesn't play into the story, I prefer they just not do a sex scene because like why they just having people naked on the screen for no reason. I just don't think that's necessary. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, I'm not really I prefer less sex scenes. The sex scenes are just unnecessary. Especially in like Book 2 Ghost. When they had like Drew in some of his scenes, I was like, yeah, y'all just doing this for no reason. Like, we do not want to see this. There's no need to do that shit at all. Like you're just doing this shit to piss off the fans. You got niggas skipping scenes and shit. So yeah, sex scenes are unnecessary. I think 2000's Power is the right move with Origins. We're really going to see such a different story. I agree. I think a lot of people are mad because I think Raising Canaan is like 1993 and they're just jumping to 2000. Some people are upset about that for whatever reason. Like, I like for me, bro, it's not really that deep. I really don't think it's that serious, bro. Like, as long as they have a good show and they put out good content, that's all I care about. Like, the timelines and all of that stuff. Me personally, I don't really like. I don't really worry about that stuff. It doesn't really matter that much to me. Just make a good show. As long as they make a good show and the production is good, then that's good enough for me. Um, Facts, bro. Yes, sir. Um, Somebody said I want Ghost to come back. Ghost is not coming back. That's all I'll say about that. Do you think a young Zion or Lorenzo in Origins? No, I don't think we will see either of those people because we Zion and first of all, Lorenzo and Ghost and Tommy, there was never any connection between those people. So like the idea that Lorenzo is going to be in Power Origins makes no sense. Um Zion, nobody cares about that nigga. He died in 5 episodes. Don't have any interest in seeing him in that show either. I think they should just focus on Ghost, Tommy, Breeze if he's in it. I don't know if he's going to be in it, and the other characters that they've got like Kate, Tasha, whatever they may be, or whatever. We need a 2-bit slash Crystal Ball cameo. I would definitely want to see 2-bit again. I don't really care about Crystal Ball like that. Um, but I would definitely want 2-bit to pop up for sure. Because they did that nigga dirty, man. They did that nigga dirty. 2-bit, they did 2-bit dirty, bro. He has so much potential, and I feel like they just wasted that nigga's character. Like, ah. But then again, he was doing some freaky shit with Courtney Kemp. So when that shit went left, uh, uh, that's funny. That's funny. That's why they always say like, you you gotta keep all your business relationships business and not personal because once you start fucking people in your business space, things just don't go well. You should never. You should never. It's funny because I was talking to a friend of mine about this like the other day. I was like, he was talking about like a baddie that works at his job, and I was like, you should never try to date or mess with a woman at your job because number one, you can't trust her. You can't trust them. There's certain work politics that occur in a business or a company or a government, whatever you work at, where like no relationships in the workspace are real because everyone's trying to get ahead up, everyone's trying to make more money, everyone's trying to climb the corporate ladder. So the second you try to mess with a girl who's working at your job, bro, she can get you fired. All she got to do is say you touched her or said some shit to her. You done. Without no proof, no evidence, they will fire you on spot. So that's one thing that I've always managed to do is every job I've ever worked at, like I've never tried to mess with any of the women. Always kept it professional. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. You ain't touching me. You should get her fired, then smash. But it's not that deep though. Like, why would I go through the trouble of getting her fired just to get some pussy? Like, that's not even on my mind. I got other things that I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? That's more work, if anything. You putting in more effort. So I think that's counterproductive. Um, who win a DMAC or Kane shootout? Not DMAC. Not DMAC. What would you do if you became an actor? I would act. I'm not really sure how to answer that question. Um, I have no desire to be an actor. Never have. Um, it's not something that I would pursue. It's not something that really like interests me. I don't have a passion for it because I've never done it. But like if the opportunity like came to me to where like someone was like, "Oh, you can audition for this and there's a chance you could get it," cool. Yeah. But like I'm not gonna go to acting classes and like invest time and money into doing that shit because I already got my own shit going on and I do decent for myself. So like why take a risk in something that like I'm not passionate about? Um, would you ever consider getting a low taper? Yeah, yeah. Why not? Mm. Yeah, we got hella comments. Um, was in Chris Lofton's live earlier. He said, "How you gonna kill JP?" He said, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, he's not gonna admit it. He's not gonna admit it. He's not gonna admit it. You watch BMF? Yeah, I've seen all 4 seasons. Would you say it's the same for high school and college too? Everyone trying to get ahead and one up you, so don't smash. Nah, I mean college is a different environment. Because majority of people in college are green. And it's I mean, actually it's the same as high school to be honest with you. Like in high school you don't know shit and in college you don't know shit. The only difference is in high school you know even less. And in a high school environment it's like how you perform isn't really like it's not going to really matter that much in the like the long run of your life how you do in high school, but if you do go to college how you do in college does matter. um if you're trying to take like the actually none of that shit matters to be honest, bro. Like I know so many people that went to college and did a certain degree and none of them work in those fields. None of them. In fact, the majority of people that I know who graduated with a college degree are not able to find jobs for like the first 2 3 years of graduating because jobs aren't trying to hire niggas that don't have experience. But it's like, how are you gonna say you want niggas with experience? Like, not everyone is gonna have experience. You gotta hire some people who don't have that. So I think of like college wise, I'm not a fan of it at all. Like, I didn't go to college. I didn't go to college. My parents didn't have money to be sending me to no like big school. And I had no interest in like doing a community college um either. So like I went to like a trade school for tech and then I got into tech like early on when I was like 18. And then from 18 up until like 25, I was in the tech space making pretty good money, pretty solid. Especially in tech, like you can jump around a lot too. You can like job hop. You can make some good bread. Um, but like content is obviously the thing for me now, along with sports betting. But yeah, college is the biggest scam. College is the biggest scam for sure. I think anyone who goes to college at this point is is tripping. Tech seems boring. Yes, but like it's about making bread, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people think that like they have to enjoy what they're doing. You don't. Like at least not early on, especially when you're a young person. Like you don't really deserve to enjoy your work. You're just grinding to try to make a living. And once you find that thing that you can make a living off of, then you can find a side hustle that you can kind of merge into. But like early on, it don't really matter. What's going to like pay the bills is what matters. Have you heard about Mary J. Blige molesting a 15-year-old? I have not. To be honest, I don't care. Like whatever these celebrities do in their free time, bro, is like that shit ain't my business. Like people were asking me if I watched like the Diddy documentary, and I was like, no, because I don't give a fuck about Diddy. You know what I mean? Like I could have easily watched the Diddy documentary and like did a couple of videos about Diddy and gone viral, but it's like I'm just not a celebrity geeked out person like that. Like I don't care about people's personal lives. Like that shit ain't even my business. And like when you start speaking on that shit, you know what I'm saying? It brings unwanted attention that I just don't. I don't want. You feel me? So I'll be off that. I'll be off that. You should watch it to support 50. To support 50, support your own. I don't know 50 like that though. You know what I mean? And it's like I don't support what 50's doing, to be honest with you. Like, I don't support like going after somebody like that. Like, granted, like Diddy's a terrible person. Like, I'm not saying he's a good guy or whatever, but like I don't condone like making a whole documentary about a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to like support and promote that. Like, if that's what 50's doing, cool. I understand why he's doing it. I would not condone and support that because I just like I'm not with that type of stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like when there's issues and problems and beef with people, like we're gonna settle that between you and me. I'm not gonna like go to the internet for that. But a lot of people who just dick ride 50 are obviously gonna just go online with whatever the fuck he does. And I respect 50 Cent for sure. Like he's a mogul. But I just feel like certain things he does are unnecessary. And it's a money grab too, which I can understand. But like you putting down a black man to make money, you know what I mean? Whereas like the white people are already doing that enough, I feel like. But again, Diddy is a terrible person, so he probably deserves it. Do you think 50 doing too much with online trolling and stuff is getting old? Nah, I mean, I feel like people to this day still don't understand why 50 does what he does, bro. 50 doesn't troll. 50 markets. He's a marketer, bro. Like this what people don't understand. 50 Cent knows that he's like one of the most famous people on the planet. He knows that anytime he has any beef or like quarrel with anybody, it's going to be mainstream news. And he uses that attention that he garners from these things that he does to promote his brands. Do you all notice that every time 50 has some sort of beef, he brings up his like his alcohol, the Branson cognac, he brings up his TV shows. Like he always finds a way to use the attention that he's garnering from the bullshit that he's doing to make himself more successful. Now, the average person who's not entrepreneurial minded does not understand this. The casual person just scrolling on social media does not understand this. You know what I mean? They don't peep that, bro. That's why, like, they'll be in his comments and they're like, "Oh, you're trolling." No, like, he's making money, bro. He's just like, even DDG said this, bro. DDG was like, if you want to make a bunch of money, go start a beef and then sell something like a brand or a TV show. Like, this is comments. This is marketing 101. This is marketing 101. If I started a beef today with another content creator or power creator, I would get way more views because negativity on social media is the highest form of currency. Negativity sells. If you are negative on social media, people like to see drama, people like to see beef. You get more views, you get more attention, and by default, you make more money. This is like common sense. The fact that some people don't understand this, like 50 ain't been doing this for over a decade. Y'all gotta just look up marketing and understand how business works because that's how business works. That's that's just how it is, bro. Um, that's true, but the doc also proves he's also trolling. But the thing about the doc that you can't really bash is that like a lot of the information that's in the documentary about Diddy was already like we already knew that shit, bro. He 50 didn't put out any information that people didn't already know. And granted, the documentary isn't 50 saying these things. It's other people who were victims allegedly of Diddy saying these things. So it's not like it's just 50 narrating in the documentary saying Diddy did this. No, 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 no. He has literal footage of the shit that he was doing, people he was talking to. Like there's evidence out there. You know what I mean? And there's tons of people coming out now because they feel comfortable enough to speak on the shit that happened with Diddy. You know what I mean? Somebody said, you see how Kai's not talking about mental health and got clowned on the internet is low-key the devil's playground. Yeah. I seen the whole Kai Sanat video. That was interesting. Here's the only thing I would say about the whole Kai Cenat shit, right? Because this is just my perspective on all of this shit. I feel like when you reach a certain level of fame, people think that you're not human, if that makes sense. Like, people don't think Kai Cenat is human because he's so famous, because he's so massively successful, because he makes so much money. People think that like he can't have any issues or he can't like, bro. This is the problem with people, bro. Like, y'all put people who make money and who are famous on such a pedestal that like it's actually insane. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Like, we all go through stuff. You know what I mean? Like, if your mom died today, whether you're rich or you're poor, that shit's gonna hurt, my nigga. like, like that's something that a rich or poor or middle class person is going to experience. Like, there are certain things that humans experience, regardless of if you have money or not, and if you're famous or not. So, like, Kai Cenat is no different, and people just see him as this huge celebrity or whatever, and they think that because he's famous and rich and all of that stuff, that like he can't have no problems in his life. That's like that's idiotic. You know what I mean? That's like very ignorant of people to think. Now granted, I don't know what happens behind closed doors with these celebrities and like the companies that they work with and what's going on, but like bro just genuinely seemed like he was taking a break. Like bro be working. I ain't mad at it. And mental health is something that like everybody deals with, bro. Like it's just become more of a comfortable conversation these days, but like everyone goes through that shit, man. You know what I mean? But again, that's the thing about the internet, right? Everybody on the internet is tough. Everyone in the internet is perfect. Everyone in the internet is winning. You know what I mean? And when you're someone who like you're comfortable with like being vulnerable about not being perfect on the internet, people will just go at you. But it's like we all go through stuff. So I find it kind of weird how people act when they tour celebrities. Like you glazing them that much, like everybody goes through shit. Mr. Power, Diddy tried to sue Empire. For what? For what? Yeah, let me call you back. I'm busy right now. All right. Um, how you feel that we might not see Angie Origins? What's interesting? Shit was Ghost doing anyway? Huh? What do you think Tommy gonna do to Diamond and Jannard? He gonna do something. Well, somebody said this generation worships celebrities like they are gods. They're human like anyone else. They got to take a shit and wipe their ass like you and I. He nailed it. He nailed it. Like, for example, like I don't get starstruck. There's nobody that I could meet celebrity wise that if I met, I'd be like, oh my God, like, oh my, I'd be hype, I'd be excited, but I'm not gonna like fall to my knees and get to crying. Like, I just don't like idolize people like that, bro. Like, I respect people who are successful, but I don't idolize them. You gotta draw like a line because you don't know these people, bro. You don't know these niggas. Like, it's just like y'all be niggas be weird, bro. Somebody said apparently Empire is loosely based off Diddy. Now that makes so much sense though. The way Lucius Lyon was moving, I believe it. I believe it. Now I don't think Diddy was actually the one killing people and shit, but I think Diddy definitely like played a part in people getting dropped. I'll say that. Um it's cause if you from New York, you like a celebrity yourself. What do you mean? What is that? What do you mean by that? I seen Diddy's girls posted a video about 50 and the comments said the baby oil twins. What the hell y'all talking about? thoughts on the Ty Lil rape accusation? Oof, man. That I gotta tread carefully on that because that's a very sensitive topic. What I will say is, with any accusation that occurs, no matter who it is, don't ever judge these scenarios like, I don't know if Ty Lil did it or not, but I feel like people on the internet just be so quick to give their opinion when, like, at the end of the day, like, nobody was there, nobody saw what happened. So it's like you just gotta let things like play out. You know what I mean? But I do feel like it's kind of easy to believe everything. It's easy to accuse a black man of something, bro. Let's just keep it a being. Like, if you're a black man and you get accused of any sexual thing, like, you're done. You know what I mean? And unless evidence comes out or like the woman comes back and retracts the statement and like admits that she lied, you're fucked. And even then, you're fucked. I don't know if y'all heard, there was this football player that went to jail for like 15, 20 years because a woman he was dealing with accused him of that, right? And she lied. He never touched her, never put hands on her. And when he was released from prison, he met up with Shawty and like he wore like a wire and everything, and he had like people recording. And she pretty much admitted to like lying about him touching her and going and pretty much him doing like 20 years because of that shit. Guess what happened to her? Nothing. She's still free to this day. So that just tells you guys what goes on. TSF Entertainment, what's going on? My guy, what's popping? What's popping? You need a podcast just for power and everything else 50 got going. I actually do, excuse me. I actually do have a podcast. You got to check out my YouTube channel. It's called the Mr. Power Podcast. I got like over 40 episodes by now. Excuse me. I started my podcast back in like 2024. So I've had a podcast for almost like 2 years now. You should check it out. I've had like multiple actors and people involved in the industry on my show. I actually got a pretty cool guest that's going to be on my next podcast. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Lil Rel. He's a comedian slash actor. He was in the Get Out movie. He's been in a couple comedy specials. He's super cool. He's about to be one of my next guests on the podcast. So we definitely connecting with some heavy hitters slowly. Since we're talking, where was you at during the Brick by Brick? We need you out here, man. Need me out where? Need me out where? Need me out of where? Like, this dude is just like saying a bunch of weird shit. Get rid of this nigga. I wish I'll do a Breeze episode like his origin story. I want to see how he became Breeze. Yeah, I mean, at this point, bro, I don't really care about Breeze no more. They teased this character for so long that I just like I lost interest in the character and like anything about him. If they do something with him, cool. If they don't, it wouldn't really make much of a difference to me. To discuss these shows, you're great at what you do and it makes sense. You get to this shit. I appreciate that, Chocolate Doll. You know, it's funny, like, I've always wanted to like low key do this in some form, but I didn't know what it would be like. Um, and I never wanted my face to kind of be out on the internet like that. And then I don't know, like things just kind of happened over the last year and a half. And now I am doing it. And it is fun. Like, because I feel like I just got tired of watching people who do what I do it like mediocre. You know what I mean? Like I would watch an episode of Power and then go watch some people who would recap, and I'd be like, this ain't it for real. Like y'all don't really be talking about the shit that I want to hear. Like people don't really break down these movies and TV shows and these situations the way that like I would like. So I was like, I'm gonna just become that person myself. And I think I've did a decent job of it so far. We definitely growing and learning, but we're trying to take over. Like Power is cool, but that's we just scratching the surface. 2026, we got a lot of shit coming. Man. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of good movies, TV shows. They be getting false info too. That's another thing, bro. A lot of people on the internet be just spreading bullshit. I'm like, damn, like y'all not even spreading out good information here. Like, if you follow me, you know, like I don't ever spread misinformation, and I'll never spread lies for views. If what I'm saying isn't confirmed, like if I'm making a statement or an announcement, if it's not like confirmed by like a credible source, I will not speak on that shit because I would never want to kill my credibility for views. Mm-mm. Never that. Do you think anybody dies tonight? Oh, I don't know. I feel like somebody might die, but I don't think it'll be anyone like significant per to say. Um, but I think there'll definitely be some bodies tonight for sure. There'll definitely be some bodies, and I think episode 7 will be the best episode we've seen just yet. I know that Gary Lennon, who's the showrunner of Power Book Force, is directing episode 7, so I know it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire, man. I'm trying to get off here. I'm not trying to be on live too late because I'm trying to watch some anime for a few hours um before the episode comes out. Because I've been tapped back into my animes and shit. And animes are just peak, man. If you haven't tapped into the anime life yet, I'm telling y'all, get on that, man. Animes hit a little bit different. I know a lot of people say it's corny, but once you give it a try, it's gonna change your life. I promise you. It'll change your life. It'll change your life. Um, but yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'll definitely be doing a recap video. Ooh, someone said, have you watched Solo Leveling? Yes. Bro, it's funny you say that. I literally finished watching Solo Leveling like 2 months ago. Um, season 2 was fucking crazy, bro. That shit was so good. So I'm hyped for the third season. I'm hyped for that. I'm hyped for that. Great show. Demon Slayer, I can't really get into it like everybody else. Like I watched like the first season of Demon Slayer and I never really like kept going. Um, but it's liked by a lot of my friends love Demon Slayer. Um, I fuck with Demon Slayer. I fuck with Jujutsu Kaisen. Um, I don't really like One Punch Man because I don't like the concept of the show. It never really intrigued me like that. Um, One Piece, no, it's too long. That is the only reason I don't want to watch One Piece is because that shit is over 1,000 episodes, and I don't have the time to like binge that shit. When One Piece ends, for sure, I'll lock in when the show ends. But as long as it's like still running, nah, I don't got the bandwidth for that, bro. I don't got the bandwidth. Bleach is one of my favorites. Bleach might be my favorite. I'm waiting on that season 4. Is it core 4 of the 1,000 Year Blood War arc? That's gonna be fire as fuck. I think it's the last season too. I'm hearing they might do like a movie or another series for the Hell arc. That could be dope. So yeah, I'm a huge Bleach fan. Like Bleach is that anime that I would watch as a kid that like my parents would tell me I couldn't watch and I would just sneak off and like watch it in my room under the covers. Like that was my shit growing up, man. That was my shit. Uh Also make sure you guys follow me on all platforms. If this is your first time seeing me, in case you don't see me again on live, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube at Mr. Power Universe. Definitely subscribe to the YouTube. We grind on the long form content right now. We're trying to blow up on YouTube. I've literally taken over like every social media platform except YouTube. Like I'm closing in on six figures on like every platform, and YouTube is the only platform that I haven't cracked yet. So definitely would need y'all support there. Who's my favorite character in Bleach? Oh, I got my nigga Byakuya, man. My nigga Byakuya. Oh, I lied. I lied. It's between two people. It's between Byakuya and it's between Aizen. Aizen might have the Aizen might have the yeah. Aizen might have the edge. Aizen was OD. Aizen was OD, bro. Oh my god, that's my nigga right there. Yeah, it gotta be Aizen. It gotta be Aizen. Nobody could fuck with that. Nobody could fuck with Aizen. I do have a Discord. If you go to the link in my bio, my website, you can find it there. It's free to join. Definitely join that Discord for sure. Um, I also have like a Instagram like group chat kind of Discord type. Um, y'all should definitely join that too. I need to post a link for that somewhere. Or you can just DM me on Instagram and I'll just like manually add you. But I definitely have an Instagram group where I like send updates and stuff. I even have like a channel now on TikTok. If you go to my profile on TikTok, I have a channel where I give updates, episodes, clips, like early access stuff. So just join my communities, and you're gonna have all the inside scoop on everything that I got going on for sure, for sure. And I'm definitely gonna be doing reaction content for some animes this coming year too. When Bleach comes out, I'm doing that. There's another one called Hell's Paradise. I think they're coming out. Um, fuck. What was it with Chainsaw Man? I'm gonna be on that. There's a lot of them. We're gonna be eating good in 2026 for sure. Do you go to anime events? Nah, but I'm trying to. I've never been just because I thought it was corny before. Um, but because like the link expired. The link for what? For my website? Which link expired? Because I could actually fix that right now. Discord? Nah, let me see. Let me see. It should be the same. It should be the same. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Discord. I can actually fix that right now. I don't know why it would expire. I was supposed to have one link and one link only. So it shouldn't even be on none, no bullshit. I bet. I think the link should be good now. I just uploaded the link for the Discord for anyone who wants to join that. So we should be all good there. Um, you heard about Marvel's leak for Avengers Doomsday and Brand New Day. I definitely saw the leak about Doomsday with Chris Evans. That shit was fire. Um, Somebody said I ain't gonna lie, bro. Start putting spoiler alerts before you post. Yeah, I said this earlier and I'm saying it again. I don't give a fuck. Like, respectfully, I don't owe anybody on social media anything. I'm a content creator. I'm on here to make my content and make my bread. If you think I'm gonna like alter my content for you, you've lost your fucking mind. Like, if it's a problem for you, don't get on the fucking social media or don't follow me. Like, I don't understand like how you niggas think that I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. To like I just don't understand how like why you would even feel the need to send that message. You've lost your mind. Just don't be on the like you want me to change up what I'm doing because you have an internet addiction. You want me to stop what I'm doing because you have an addiction to social media. That just doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Like it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to do that. So you should stay off social media. You're not even answering my question. There's a lot of people answering questions. And maybe I don't want to talk about power right now. Life don't revolve around power. You should watch Welcome to Derry. Bro, everyone keeps gassing that show up, bro. Everyone's been gassing that shit up. I tried, but I wasn't really feeling it. You ain't gonna make it far. I ain't tripping. It's so funny how like people are just have a default to just start hating. I'm not gonna make it far. I think I made it pretty far already. So I think I'm gonna be fine if I'm being honest with you. Like I think I'm gonna be good. If I'm being honest. I think I'm gonna be good. I think money hasn't been a problem for me in a long time. And I don't think it will be anytime soon. Do you agree Breaking Bad is overrated? I don't think Breaking Bad is overrated. I think Breaking Bad is rated just fine. I think it just depends on your preference. I think Breaking Bad is one of the best shows ever, but I think so is Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? So it just depends on like what your preference is as far as what you like. Um, but Breaking Bad is definitely like a slow burn type of show. You gotta like really get into it to get into it. I enjoyed it though. I thought it had some great performances. I thought Walter White, played by Bryan Cranston, was phenomenal. I thought the other dude who he was with, the white guy, I thought he was really good. So I thought it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Um, do you watch Stranger Things? I do not watch Stranger Things. I think Stranger Things is one of the most overrated shows ever. I think that shit is corny and goofy as hell. It's just cringe to me. It's a TV show for like children, in my opinion. I've never been able to get into it. Like I tried it and I was just like, fuck no. Like I don't get the hype. I don't know why people like that shit so much. I genuinely don't understand. I don't know why people like that shit so much. Um, I couldn't get into it. Again, I'm not bashing anybody who like fucks with it, but like I couldn't. I couldn't. Um, I've just always been someone like I've always watched like serious stuff like drama, action, violence, crime, thrillers, mysteries. I just don't like the goofy kid like gimmicky stuff. That's just me personally. Um, but somebody asked me if I seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. For sure, that was my shit. That was my shit. I seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I seen the spinoff they did. What was it called? Legend of Legend of Korra. Was that what it was called? I seen that. That joke was pretty good. And I heard they're working on another one right now. I don't know the details. But apparently they're doing like a third spinoff right now. So that could be interesting. And then I heard rumors that they could be doing a movie. Um, so that could be interesting. Which Avatar you think is better, Aang or Korra? Aang for sure. Aang for sure. Um, but I think Korra's story was good too. I just feel like Aang had a better story. He was more intriguing. Like, you know what I mean? He had a harder come up, in my opinion, than Korra did. Zuko, a top 10 character in fiction. Top 10? Ah, that's kind of crazy. Top 10 kind of crazy. Top 10 kind of crazy. I don't know if I could give you top 10. I don't know if I could give you top 10, bro. That might be a reach. 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 Aang is definitely top 10 though. Zuko, I don't know about that. You watch Archer on FX. I have not seen that. I think someone asked me if I watched Tulsa King. I started Tulsa King. I watched like the first couple episodes. I need to get back into that. There's just so many TV shows right now, and there's just too much going on. Like I got Power tonight, so tonight I'm not gonna. So here's how my day's gonna go. Tonight I got the Power content. Power's coming out at midnight. Then I got to do like a YouTube video, and I got to do like some podcasts with some other channels recapping the episode. Then I got to do some reactions to like the scenes and the clips of the episode. So I'm probably not gonna go to bed till like 3, 4. Then I gotta get up early, work out, and they're going to see Avatar 3, Fire and Ash. That movie's like 3.5 hours. Then I got content to do for that movie. That YouTube video gonna be at least like 30 minutes. So like your boy just like I don't have time to watch a lot of the stuff that like you guys are talking about because there's just so much going on. But when Power's over, I'm definitely gonna be able to do more like stuff because Power's like a weekly thing that is like it's a lot. Was that your girl who called earlier? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. The world may never know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. You see Street Fighter trailer? Yeah, I ain't really care about that. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't really care about that. Someone said is the Avatar movie is good. It depends what you watch it for. Um, I love the visual aspect of Avatar. Like visually, it's beautiful. It's some of the best shit like ever made. Story-wise, it's pretty solid as well. But I mainly watched for the visuals. Like it's a great visual experience. It's very cinematic. It's very well shot, very well directed. So like if you want a good visual experience along with a good story, Avatar is definitely a good choice. It's just long. It's just long. The movies are like 2.5, 3 hours plus long. So like it takes a little minute to get into the plot of what is going to happen in the movie. So like if you're an impatient person, might not be the type of movie for you. But if you're someone like me who's like into the story and stuff like that, then like you're gonna fuck with it. But yeah, I can't stay on here for too long, y'all. I actually gotta make a phone call. But appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. You guys already know. Stay tuned for my recap video tonight at around 1:15 a.m. when I'm done with the episode. I'll have a little recap video out, and then I'll probably have a YouTube video out in the morning around like 9, 10 a.m. Long form content. So y'all should definitely stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.